Hey, what's going on? It's Bill DeWeese, pro voiceover talent, voiceover career coach. Hope you're doing well this morning. And just a very quick reminder / teaser that my annual Black Friday voiceover training sale is coming up soon, very soon. Do it every year. It's always a big deal because I give away or provide a lot of voiceover training at a ridiculously low price. And so your chance to participate in that is coming up soon. So just stay tuned. Keep listening for more details. Okay, with that being said, today I want to share with you how I record voiceovers. Now, I know I've done this before, made a video about this before, but I consistently get feedback from my students in my VoiceOver Blueprint program saying, wow, I'm so glad I saw you do that because it saves me so much time in my work. And so for those of you who maybe haven't seen me talk about it before or maybe just need a reminder, I want to share with you how I record pickups. Now, first of all, for those of you who are newer to VoiceOver and you may not be familiar with what a pickup is, what it is after you've sent a project, it's recorded, edited, back to the client, they come back to you, and they point out a mistake that you made. That's a possibility. Hopefully you've proofed it and there are no mistakes, but that could happen. The other thing is that there are oftentimes changes or updates in the copy of the script. The script changes. And so you're required to go back and just record perhaps a sentence. It could be as long as, as a paragraph or a page, or it might just be literally a short phrase or sentence that's been changed. Their legal department may have looked at it and said, hey, you need to change this word to that word. So what's the most efficient way to do that? Now, I'm kind of embarrassed to let you know that it took me several years to figure out what I'm about to show you. And once you see me do it, you may say, Bill, it's a little slow there figuring that one out, but I'm just telling you, once you get into a rhythm and a routine, at least what I do, I just go with it. I become very proficient and fast with it. And I don't think about it. I'm not always looking for another way to do it. However, one day it just occurred to me that I could be more efficient. So first of all, let me show you how I used to do it. As a matter of fact, I've got a script here that has a slight change. Let's see here. This is an actual project I'm working on. And removal will send a wireless signal to the system. And when necessary, and removal will send a wireless signal to the system. Okay, so I'm going to change that to, and removal will send let's see here. And removal will send a wireless signal. I'll take out the word wireless. And removal will send a signal to the system. Okay, so it's just a one-word change. The way I used to do it is I would open up a new file. I'm using Adobe Audition, but it doesn't matter what DAW you're using. And I would record it. And again, see what was the line again? And removal will send a wireless signal to the system. And removal will send a signal to the system. And I would record it. And by the way, I'm not going to take the time in this video, but when you're doing a pickup, you want to listen back to what you recorded and you want to read along with it so to make sure that you have the right pace, the right tone, the right energy level, the right proximity to the microphone. But for this example, I'm just showing you the process that I use to be pretty quick and proficient. So anyhow, and then I would take this and I would copy it, and then I would go back to the original, and then and removal will send a wireless signal to the system, and then I would paste over it. And removal will send a signal to the system. Okay, so and then it's edited in there. So the way I do it now, this just saves a little bit of time, and that is what I'll do is I'll just. And removal will send a wireless signal to the system. I'll just record someplace in this file, doesn't matter. And removal will send a signal to the system. And you think, well, Bill, you just screwed up your recording. I just recorded. And removal will send a signal to the system. Well, all you have to do is you just highlight what you just recorded, the new pickup, and you copy it. And then I just hit Control-Z, or you just hit undo. You can do it up here in the edit menu, doesn't matter. Undo the record. Okay, now it's back to the way it was. And removal will send a wireless signal to the system, the outdated line. I simply select that line, and then I paste over it with the updated line. Tags on the packaging. And removal will send a signal to the system. And and I'm done. So I've essentially saved the step of going back and opening up a new file, recording, copying, pasting, and then opening this file back up again and then pasting it in. That way, and the way I showed you, I did it slowly and deliberately, but when I'm recording, when I'm working on a project, I do that quickly. I mean, I'm not hesitating. I'm just recording, and I'll hit record, blah, blah, blah. Here's the new line, yada, yada, yada. I'll stop. I'll highlight the new line. I'll copy. I'll undo the recording. And then I'll select the old recording, and then I'll paste the new line over top of that. If if the levels look a little too high, too low, I'll just manually adjust and make sure it sounds right. So hopefully that helps you. You may have your own system that you use that works well for you. I'm not suggesting that you change it, but if you feel like yours is a little slower, a little clunkier, you might find this a little easier. For me, it shaves seconds off. And when you have, when you're working on a number of projects and when you get to the place where your business has grown to where you need to be very efficient on what you do, seconds turn into minutes, which turn into hours, can really be helpful in getting the work done that you need to get done. Now, if you're saying, Bill, I'm just not that busy. Well, let me introduce you to my training program, the VoiceOver Blueprint program, which it was built with the intention of helping you to build a profitable, successful voiceover career. I want you to be busy recording voiceovers and making money at recording voiceovers. And if you want to find out more about it, to find out if you're a good fit for it, I'll put a link below in the description. It is canyoudovo.com, canyoudovo.com. And you can schedule a phone call, a 15-minute consultation just to learn more and see if it's a good fit for you. But it's a comprehensive coaching, teaching, mentoring, a lot of live sessions, group sessions. There's just a lot of support, a lot of training involved in this program. Would love to have you in it. Hey, thanks for checking out the video. Remember, my annual Black Friday sale is coming soon, so keep an eye and an ear out for that. We'll talk to you soon.